Hello, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. Wow, this is just a little chit chat. Um, I went back for my last surgery today, endoscopy. They put you to sleep. I guess it's a surgery. I guess they don't have to cut you. For my ulcer, because I had that huge ulcer. And praise God, it's gone. But he did tell me, get your protein in. He says these things are caused, a big part of being caused by not getting enough protein, and I don't get enough protein. I literally, of all nights, woke up at 1:30 in the morning. I told them 1. I figured the further away it was. I woke up in a sweat. This is what happens to me, kind of like a diabetic. My head, my neck, my back, I was just sweating, and I'm like this. I'm like, oh Lord, not tonight. I looked at the clock and it said it was almost 1:30, and I'm like, oh my word. I knew I had my endoscopy today. You can't have anything to drink or eat after midnight. I said, I have to. My sugar just dropped, and I'm laying there thinking, what did I have to eat? Not enough. Not enough protein anyway. So I got up, and I have the Welch's grape juice, that in order to stop my shaking and sweating and everything, my brother gave me this idea, and my nutritionist actually agreed, for me to a certain extent. He's diabetic, and when he wakes up like that, I mean, he can go into a diabetic coma. Thank God he wakes up. He has to go drink one of those really fast. He drinks the whole one because he needs the sugar. I just needed to bring it up so that I could get protein. So she says only drink, an inch and a half of it, a couple ounces, whatever. She says within 15 minutes you'll stop shaking and sweating because your sugar will come up. She says, but then you need to follow it with protein. Well, I was having an endoscopy. What am I going to eat? I'm looking in the fridge and I'm like, I can't eat meat. I think that'll sit a lot longer. I went over and grabbed like 4 teaspoons of peanut butter, because that's a high protein. And then I had a full protein drink because I needed to get it in, but I didn't want to eat anymore. I didn't even want to get that peanut butter in, but I knew I needed it, and so I did it. And when they called this morning, have you had anything to eat or drink after midnight last night? I'm like, well, and I knew it was going to hurt me if it was going to hurt anybody, but I took a chance, and I was fine, thank God. I told him about the grape juice being purple and all, and she said, that's fine, you're good. So anyway, it's gone, but I need to continue with the medicine, just half the doses that I was taking, just to keep it under control, because he said if it hadn't been, you would have needed a revision and removed it. I'm like, great, another surgery. So I was grateful that he said, I said, so it's completely gone? He says, yes. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. So there's my good news for today. Yeah. Now, my garden is another story. My garden was beautiful. My tomato plants were just nice and bushy, and all kinds of tomatoes. And then it started dying from the bottom up, all my leaves and stuff, and my tomatoes are starting to split. And I know that's too much water, but I said, but I'm not watering in them that much. Everything else is perfect. I didn't even think about it. I have the hay down over the top of all my tomatoes and my cucumbers. I didn't put them down on my zucchini and stuff. And that's why those are doing so good. That's holding the moisture in, so every time I water everything. So I think it's just too much moisture in my tomatoes. My cucumbers and stuff are fine because they like a lot of water. So I'm going to have to cut down on watering my tomatoes. Hopefully they come back. I don't know. But everything else is flowering. I've got tiny little cucumbers, and I'm excited about it. So, yeah. So I haven't been cooking different meals this week. I've been doing quick, easy meals. That's why you haven't seen me. I mean, you had enough last week. But, and tonight is Hamburger Helper, because I'm still a little, I said I'm not cooking no big meal. I'll cook a steak dinner tomorrow for the guys or whatever. But there's a couple desserts that I want to make. Of course, I made Maurice another one of those lemon pies out of my lemon pie filling, which I wanted to say, that isn't certified's not the word, approved, but the other one, the pineapple one, is approved. I found in my book that it is approved, and it's exactly my recipe that I use, thank God. So I didn't have to use those quick. The other ones I'm going to use up quicker until I can find a recipe. They're still good. I opened another one, but it's not something, look at these bees. They're like kamikaze, come right at you. The other one, as good as it is, I'm just going to use those up, and I'll just make small batches, keep them in the fridge and use them because they're wonderful. But as far as long-term storage on my shelf, I won't do that because it's not approved. But tomorrow, or sometime this week, I'm going to do whole strawberries. I didn't realize I could do whole strawberries. Canning them. I'm like, oh yeah, because they take up so much room. I cut them because I get a lot of strawberries. Might even go to the strawberry farm and get a whole bunch of fresh strawberries. If I could drive today, I'd go over there right now. Just because I have the time, but I don't, so I can't. I have some frozen ones, but they're in my niece's freezer because mine was kind of full. I'm like, where are all my strawberries? I forgot I put a bunch of stuff over there. So I'll have her take them out, defrost them tonight in the fridge, and do them tomorrow. But can them for the shelf. It just full strawberries with a little lemon juice and sugar, and then I can use them for anything. So that will be a video I'll do this week sometime. And this particular cake that I found, I think it was on Facebook, Grandma's Recipes or something. I'm like, oh, that looks really good. So I'm going to do that. I took out my frosting when I made my whoopie pies last time. I always make a double thing of frosting and freeze half of it because I hate making the frosting. Using all those egg whites, but I love the frosting. And Ruth is coming next Tuesday or Wednesday, 29th. So I'll be on vacation for 2 weeks, or almost 2 weeks. So this week is kind of busy and whatnot, getting everything done. But I'll be making my whoopie pies, and I'm thinking of trying a different whoopie pie recipe. Not the frosting, because I love my butter, yeah, that frosting. Wow, I can't think of the name of it. Buttermilk is stuck in my head. Anyway, so I'm thinking about trying a different one. I've made my chocolate and I've made my vanilla. I think it was Renee at the homestead, Little Acre Homestead. I think she made strawberry ones, but there was another one I had seen. I love Butterfinger, and it was along that line. I don't know. We'll see. I won't make a lot of them because I'm famous for my whoopie pies. They are amazing, all homemade, and everybody just loves them. Ruth will end up taking them all home, so I'll do a double batch of those so that she can take some home with her. They freeze wonderful, so It's a nice little snack. And the great thing about whoopie pies, when you freeze them, you can take it out 15 minutes later. It's basically defrosted and you can eat it. And they're actually even good halfway through that defrost and eat them. It's almost like eating an ice cream sandwich. They're so good. So yeah, there's that. How do you like my shirt? My husband got this for me. Underestimate me. That'll be fun. I love it. And it's so true. Yeah, so I'm still waiting for the guy to call me about my shed, which I was going to do before I even started this video. I'll do it when I'm done. I ordered my shed, but I still need them to come out. See, that shed's all gone right there. But they need to come out and level and move that shed. My lawn guys should be here today. So that'd be perfect if they came today and they came tomorrow for moving that shed. And he said 3 weeks to a month. So I was hoping it was done before Ruth came, but that ain't happening. Got all my permits. Electric set up to go into my shed, and yeah, so I'm excited. I am excited. I get to clean my house out and start putting some stuff down there. Yeah, I'm excited. And let's see, what else was there? My strawberries are not doing all that great. I have them in my green stalk. I had one nice little strawberry, and I told Jeffrey this morning I want to eat that strawberry. I said, I'm not sure if it's ready. He comes out, he goes, oh, it was ready, Ma. He says, the birds ate half. I'm like, darn it, those stupid birds. He got me another green stalk for Mother's Day. I think I had put that on there. I've yet to fill it. I keep stacking stuff over on my deck over here, and it's driving me up a wall. So I need to get this done again. Anyway, friends, that's it. There's not much more. I know there was something else I wanted to tell you, and for the life of me, I can't think of what it was. It's going to be in the 80s all week this week. That'll be beautiful. I hope so, because that pool needs to be about 82 before I get my body in there, because that's chilly under 80 degrees. The kids were swimming the other night. Kaimani and his little girl friend threw rocks in it, so I need to get in and clean my pool and get those rocks out. He wasn't happy with his mom when she caught him. But yeah, so there's that. Well, I have missed you guys doing videos this week, chatting with you. Knock on wood, I'm healthy. But if I'm not, let it happen this year. Well, everything is paid, and not January of next year, because we are all paid up with everything. Any doctor's appointments or anything is 100% paid for both of us because of this year. I do have one more appointment because of my kidney stone, so that they can do a CT scan to check on my kidneys, make sure no scar tissue, he said, or something like that. But what are you gonna do? You can't just go in and take that out. I don't know. I'll go to the appointments paid for. So anyway, guys, gals, friends, I am gonna go. I will chat with you again on my next video. Until then, you know the drill. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao, and God bless each and every one of you.